and bring you, for 5 easy payments of $18, a gorgeous, gorgeous necklace. Your choice of lengths? No. Why? Because you get all 3 of Italian silver? Wait, what? Yeah, we do. And do you have to work to, like, you know, put on all 3 or take all 3 off? No, you don't. You don't have to work at all. You just do this. Easiest clasp in the world. Why? Because all 3 are on one beautiful magnetic closure. Oh, but wait, there's more, Patricia. I can take one of these off and I can wear just 2.
That's right, or just 1.
Take 2 off and wear just 1. So this is one of the final presentations of the entire day on this. It's 6 o'clock at night. Let's go through color choices, and then we'll go through the individual lengths. It's ultrafine silver. So we're going to have to start out with the classic, with the silver.
That's right. That classic is really the DNA of UltraFine. So for those of you who've shopped UltraFine before, you know this is where the magic has started, where it's happened. It is that whiter, brighter UltraFine silver, tarnish resistant, hypoallergenic. We'll talk more about what UltraFine is, but that is definitely going to be, for those silver gals, the DNA of the brand.
Over 2,000 just in the silver alone have been spoken for. Here comes the gold. Now, with the price of gold today,
I know.
If you want to have gold, like, this is a steal. You couldn't get one of these necklaces in gold and wouldn't even come close to it for $89.98.
Absolutely not. Actually, I was checking the price. It's like $3,400 US per ounce for gold as of this morning. So let's think about that. Over here, you're getting 11 grams of that ultrafine silver in, Rick, not 14 karat, but 18 karat Italian gold.
All right. Next is rose. So the same story. This is the most limited, by the way. 800 to go around. And look at the, along with the gold, along with the color, look at the sparkle of all these. They're available right now. And then finally, look at this. This is going next level. Because this is, can't choose what color. You sometimes like rose, sometimes like silver, sometimes like gold. You're in luck, because you can get a tri-color choice as well. Now, lengths of each and every one of these, if you would.
Of course. So we decided when really we went to the Italian offices, we went to the designers, we wanted to give you a curated, beautiful designer look. Okay. So our designers at the Milan office really went through to give you the perfect lengths, to give you the perfect lengths. Let's start at the top. Right near by the collarbone, right over by your face. You're going to start off with that Singapore chain. Now, I'm just going to show you right here on me. And
sure.
There we go.
That's a Singapore.
That's a Singapore at that 16-inch length. So you got to really love that. It's going to have all that diamond cutting, all of that sparkle. I love it. And by the way, ever if you feel like your chains are just getting a little tangled up here, just move forward there and bam, you're back in business.
Jiggle a little bit and you're going to be good. Second one.
That's it. So the second one over here, you're going to have that forzatina with those station bead necklaces. I feel like if you go to Capri, if you're seeing the ladies who get off the yachts and go to lunch, this is what they're wearing, those station necklaces. And then, of course, down at the bottom, which has got to be one of my favorite, I think it's probably the sexiest, we've got that gorgeous snake chain, but we didn't do it just like a regular snake. You have it kind of cornered off so you have more play on the light. Rick, I'm telling you.
How long is the snake?
Pardon?
How long is the snake?
Oh, the snake is going to be 20.
20.
That's
so it goes
right.
16, 18, 20.
That's right.
16, 18, 20. That's how it works. Ashley's over here. Ashley's looks beautiful. But the key is you can now, like Ashley's wearing a summer dress, right? Mm-hmm. Guess what? With a neckline. That's going to show off all 3. If she were wearing a collared shirt, she might only want one of the necklaces. So you can take one of them off. You can take 2 of them off. So there's no having to choose. It's all choice. You don't have to wear all 3.
That's right. And, you know, we have the display up here behind, too, where we have all 7 options of what you actually get when you purchase this one necklace. And mind you, I'm going to remind you that when you get this home, you can also take that magnetic closure, which I think is, you know, for a single gal like myself, kind of the creme de la creme. I don't need a doorman. I don't need a husband. I need a boyfriend. I just have me, myself, and I. And bam, it is easy peasy like that. So this, again, you could add your own chains to it, your own necklaces, or like Rick said, you could just wear 1 or 2 together.
You say I don't need a doorman?
Joan Rivers used to have a doorman that used to put her jewelry on for her, but I'm working on it.
I love this idea. I love this idea. So let's do this. So now you have, with this one purchase, this is fantastic. So just take me through these different choices up here.
That's right. I got in trouble yesterday for walking over here, but I'm glad you did it first. So over here we have that 16-inch that is also going to be with that 20-inch of the snake.
Okay, that's one.
Over here we got the Singapore with the station forzatina.
So 16, 18.
16, 18.
Okay.
With just the 18 by
guys,
itself.
look at that. Look at that. That jewelry store. Looks like $90 right there.
That's right, if not more.
Look at this.
That is going to be that sweet spot. Again, that Singapore chain at that 16 inches.
And here's the snake. And by the way, as you're looking at the individuals, let's just kick some love on the individuals because they're gorgeous.
Right.
Is it diamond cutting that Milor is down here?
No, there is no diamond cutting on this. What we have is we gave the squared edge to it. So it's not like your regular, snake chain. So really what you're getting is you're getting the four sides. You're getting all that light. It looks like there's diamonds.
That is worth it. So that's a 20-inch chain. And by the way, guess what? It's also UltraFine silver.
That's right. So UltraFine is literally giving you more of the good stuff. Usually you have your sterling silver jewelry, which is 925. UltraFine, 95 parts pure silver. It is going to be whiter, brighter, tarnish resistant.
Yeah.
And down here, even more options. Here we've got the gorgeous 18-inch and also the snake at the 20.
This is the best display I've ever seen. This is the best.
I'm happy we did this.
So this
right?
is 1, 2, 3.
That's right.
Here's 2 with an 18 and a 20. Individual, individual, individual. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then you've got now the 16, 18, and then the 16, 20.
That's
up
right.
there. That's 7 looks in one purchase.
And on top of that, I think the 8th look that we could do is just the magnet on its own, because you could take off all of the necklaces and have the magnet just for your own pieces.
Can you do me a favor?
Absolutely.
We got a call. Could you show us the back, and how would you get that? Those different looks.
That's right. Okay.
A little how-to.
So I'm going to give you a little how-to. I'm going to just take this off right over here. If we
Busy on the phones, by the way.
Busy on the phone. Okay. So what you're going to get is you're going to get this oversized bead right here, which is actually the magnet. By the way, if you're going to, open this up, you're going to crack it like an egg. So over here, you're going to notice on the side, attached to that magnet, there is going to be an oversized lobster claw clasp. On the other side of the magnet is going to be an oversized O-ring. See every single one of those chains, the forzatina, the snake, the Singapore, they all have their own separate lobster claw clasps over here.
So you can take any one of them off.
That's right, and any of their own O-rings. So what you're doing is you're literally going to take, you could take the small lobster claw clasp, you're going to take off, boom, one is done, and we go back to the other, and then you're going to take it off on this end over here. And that's how you take off all of the chains. It's simple.
So you're getting 3 necklaces for the price of 1. There's a catch. Price goes away. It will say goodbye. Rose, very limited. The gold, the tricolor, fantastic as well. It's just great. And it's all ultra-fine. So it's hypoallergenic. No nickel within this as well.
No nickel.
And it's just a beautiful, beautiful story. And there it is on Ashley. So where, you said dress it up, dress it down. Where could you wear this? Where couldn't you wear this?
Where couldn't you wear this? I mean, you could really take any of the necklaces on their own, even wear it with your athleisure wear. And let me tell you, when we go to make these necklaces, when we actually went to the small workshops in Italy, we don't go to the same workshop that does the Singapore chain. We don't go to the same workshop that does the box chain. We go to separate workshops. So over here, you're going to see, once we actually have 3 separate workshops that are making our chains.
Is this Arezzo? Where are we?
And we are in Arezzo here.
Arezzo.
We are in Arezzo here.
I just like saying that.
I know you do. In the Tuscan area. So 3 different factories, 3 different workshops that are making this necklace. Then we have a separate workshop that is doing the findings, that is doing the soldering. Then guess what, guys? We go to a different workshop, also only specializes in high polishing. So really and truly, the best artisans in the world are touching this necklace, all made in Italy from start to finish.
So let's just pull back, because it's a little masterpiece here. We have it at the best price, nowhere else but QVC. This is made in Italy for QVC viewers right now. Where did this come from? Where did this idea come from? Was this done before in a different iteration, Patrizia?
So we're actually, it's funny because last year, Rick, we did have something that is a little bit similar, that we had another chain to it. It was a little bit bulkier. We heard what you said. You said, Patricia, we want something a little bit more delicate. We want something that is going to have a smaller magnet that I could wear my other chains with. And guess what? We pulled through at the best possible price ever, because we locked this in months ago, Rick.
Interesting.
And we couldn't get that price for silver right now.
Yeah, but locking in price months ago is turning out to be a really good thing right now.
That is.
So here come the choices of silver, the gold clad, that beautiful, beautiful rose, 750 to go around. And now, look at this one. This is also limited. So this is all 3. So in order to do this, this is a manufacturing feat. Look at that. That's 3 different color chains. How do you get them in UltraFine to be rose and to be yellow?
Actually really happy that you asked that, Riz, because back up until 2 years ago, and David Markstein, actually, who's in the building coming up, used to be a buyer here at QVC, and he was telling me when we first brought in the 18 karat gold and the 18 karat yellow gold and the rose gold, he was telling me that he used to beg our manufacturers in Italy to be able to do it in the gold. And guess what? We couldn't do it. We didn't have the technology, but where there is a problem, the Italians come to solve it. We now are able to give you over the 950, which is the best of the best when it comes to silver. Now you're getting the best of the best when it comes to 18 karat.
Yeah, that's amazing.
18 karat.
So there's the 3.
That's
so we
right.
get 116. Then the 16 is going to be the Singapore.
That's right. And you have diamond cutting on that too. So it's really going to give you a lot of play and a lot of paparazzi light.
The name of the 18 is?
There is the forzatina. That's going to be the station. And then we have that gorgeous snake.
Great. We're wrapping this up already?
That's
Stay
it.
on the line if you're on the line. Now, you're coming back with that ring, right?
Of course I am.
Yeah, tell me about that ring.
And some earrings. Oh, you're going to have to wait and see.
You've got a great ring coming up. Stay tuned.
Oh.
Hey, by the way, J447918. We've got some bracelets to go along with this, by the way, if you want to pick those up. The set of 3 necklace, we've all got that silver, yellow, rose, and tricolor as well. And the set of 3 bracelets, about 1,000 between all those choices. That's J449350. Okay, David is coming up in just a little bit, but before we get to that, we're going to switch gears here and talk about the world's finest simulated diamond. Aaron, come on out.